Hey everybody, it's Mike. Over here doing my thing. What are you doing? So here's an update. If you care, if you want one. Worked on the van yesterday for about 5 hours. Replaced that strut and shock assembly. It was not fun. Could have been worse. Wasn't terribly easy. I actually had to wait for my son to get home to install it because I had to hold it up while he put the top bolts on or whatever. So got it all fixed up, put back together, looked pretty, looked nice, wheel was straight, and then, I don't know, it didn't go. It wouldn't go in forward, it wouldn't go in reverse, and as soon as I put the jack down, it actually started rolling on its own. So after some research, I think I might have disengaged the half axle I didn't, but the tire falling the way it did, and especially when I jacked up the vehicle, I didn't support it, and so it might have pulled out of the transmission. I have to look at it today and find out. So I'm a little discouraged recently because of that. I mean, it's still amazing that we got home safe, and I'm very thankful for that. And that's pretty awesome. But just lately, so all that pain I have that stops me from doing a lot of stuff that was starting to go away has come back, and especially after doing stuff like yesterday that I'm not used to doing, rolling around on the ground, getting up and down like that. I'm just really hurting today, more than usual. And even lately, even before that, walking to class was becoming more of a chore, and it was more painful, and it's very discouraging for me. It really is, and it brings me around to the point of doing these videos. One, I'm accountable. I got to be accountable because I'm doing my thing, and I'm asking you to do yours, and so I'm trying to be accountable in that. All that motivation and gung-ho-ness that I knew was going to wane, it waned. And maybe it's partly because I knew it was, and it's always in the back of my head, and it came to reality. That's a very real possibility. But also just the pain increasing, and then stuff happening, and a break in routine as it didn't really shoot me off course. I'm still counting my calories. There was a few days on vacation I was way over my limit. But there was other days I was under it still, and I was still active and doing stuff, and so I feel like it kind of balanced out. I really haven't lost much or gained. I haven't gained anything since the last time I weighed in, and I haven't lost a whole lot either. I'm kind of hovering around the same. I think I was 455 last time, 56, and I've been hovering between 446 and 450, 55. So I've kind of been hovering in there lately, and just the pain coming back harder, or it seems more so than it was before, has been a little discouraging too, and then all the stresses of life. And so it brings me back to these videos and why I was making them, and because I knew this stuff would happen, or I knew life would hit, and stressors would come, and just stuff would happen. And so now I've got something to go back to look at and be like, hey, wait a minute, and try to get myself back in that frame of mind. And it's kind of starting to work. Like today, I mean, I'm up and down anyway, you know what I mean? And so if I stop and think about the progress I've made, if I stop and think about, it's been over 2 months, just a little over 2 months since I started this on my own. And all in all, I'm doing all right. If I stop and think, I'm looking at it, I'm doing okay. I'm staying on track. If I keep going the way I'm going, I'll be all right. I'll lose what I need to lose, and I'll do what I need to do. But there's times that it is discouraging, and it is harder to do the things that I need to do and to stay on top of stuff. But I got to keep doing it. And that's what's going to get me through this time, is knowing that I have to do it. I have to keep doing it. No matter what, no matter how much pain I'm in, and no matter how discouraged I get, and no matter how fluctuating my weight is, as long as I'm not going over, what I've initially lost, to me, I'm in a decent spot. Of course I could be better, and I'm going to do better, and of course that motivation will come back, and it's just, there's times when it's harder than other times, and I post my videos, and I tell you the good things I'm proud of, and the stuff that I'm proud of doing, but there's times that I'm not so proud either, and we all have those days, and those moments even. So I'm just here to say, in those moments that it's harder, and it's more discouraging, and the motivation just isn't there, you got to find something. Like for me, I have to, because I can't go back to where I was. I can't. There's just no way. Because if I do, then that's it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep pushing forward because I have to. And that's my motivation right now, is because I have to. And if I stop and think about why I have to, then it's not like, okay, whoa, I'm ready to go again. It's more like, okay, well, I just got to do it. I got to put my head down and I got to do it. And so that's where I'm at now. And it's still, I'm not very proud. I mean, I'm trying to do stuff daily to make me proud, but there's days I'm not terribly proud. And so that's okay. Because tomorrow I could be proud. I can still be proud today. I mean, the day's not over. So if you're in those spots where it's just getting harder to change, or it's getting harder to stick to whatever new plan you're on, or whatever you're doing, to help yourself become the person you want to be, just put your head down and go through it and barrel through it. It's hard. It's like running through mud. You know what I mean? It's just, but if you keep moving, whether you're running or just slowly drudging through that mud now, you're still making progress and you're still moving forward. And that's what's important. And I'm keeping that in mind as I'm going through this time of discouragement, of this time of low motivation. And it'll get me through it. And I know it will. It'll just be harder. And so you got to ride it out and then hope for the best, But keep doing you. I'm going to keep doing me. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification dingy thing. And just keep doing you. Just keep doing you, even in the hard times. Just keep doing you. And we'll get through it. We'll get through this hump. And that's exactly what it is, because that's what life is, right? It's valleys and mountains. And right now, I'm just trudging up that mountain. And I'll get to the top. And then it'll be smooth sailing again to that next valley. Until the next mountain hits. That's just the way life is. So, keep doing you. And try to make yourself proud if you can. And if not, well, try again tomorrow. So until next time, have a great one.